16 amazing and interesting flies facts. Anyone, including you, can find flies to be a major annoyance. Because of the potential effects on consumer health, firms, particularly those in the food and pharmaceutical sectors, can become a serious issue. Here are some interesting tidbits about flies that you should be aware of. 1. According to National Aeronautics and Space Administration (NASA) experts, fruit fly genes are similar to 77% of those for human disease. Most fruit fly species have brief life cycles, and it only takes them a week on average to mature from egg to adult. In contrast to studying genetic alterations in insects or other animals, this enables scientists to do so much more quickly. As a result, fruit flies are frequently employed in medical research labs. 2. Flies are able to see their own backs. The appearance of a fly's eyes is created by the hundreds of tiny lenses, or ommatidia, that are present in flies. The fly's complex eyes enable 360-degree vision. 3. Flies are tiny, pliable insects. The majority of fly species are 0.6 inches or less length, or less than 1.5 centimeters. Additionally, they have a rather flexible body that allows them to squeeze into tiny spaces. 4. The average lifespan of a fly is less than a year. Few flies survive to become larvae or adults, most overwinter as eggs, while few develop into pupae. 5. Adult flies have a short lifespan, especially in the winter. A month or two is the average lifespan of an adult fly, while certain species can live only a few days or weeks. The majority of organisms live their whole lives as larvae or pupae. 6. Garomydes heros is the world's biggest fly. The Garomydes heros fly has a wingspan of roughly 10 centimeters and can reach lengths of 32 to 70 millimeters, 1.3 to 2.8 in, 3.9 in. The world's biggest type of fly is this one. They have wing membranes that are yellowish, brown or orange, with a hyaline apex and a full posterior border. 7. They only have one set of wings, in contrast to other insects. Flies only have two wings, but these two wings have evolved into complex mechanosensory organs called halteres, which serve as high-speed sensors for rotational movement and enable aerobatic flight maneuvers. 8. They have a mob-shaped head with two sizable compound eyes on either side. On the top of their heads, some species even have three tiny ocelli, simple eyes. 9. Their sophisticated wing configuration allows them to fly with considerable maneuverability. Flies not only have incredible wings, but their feet also feature claws and pads that enable them to adhere to even flat surfaces. 10. More than other insects, flies make use of their vision. Any vibration can also be detected by them. Flies have incredibly sharp vision and can immediately detect any disturbance or movement. Additionally, this explains why flies are so challenging to trap. 11. They consume liquids. Like mosquitoes, flies have thin, expandable suckers. They ingest the liquid by swallowing it up with their mouths. 12. Animals that have traveled to space include flies. In 2014, NASA delivered fruit flies to the International Space Station. The fruit flies are used to examine the long-term consequences of microgravity, space travel, and space radiation. They are kept in the fruit fly lab. These flies may therefore contribute to the decision-making process for human space exploration. 13. Flies are math nerds. Flies are excellent in calculating angles and making flight plans to escape any unexpected attacks, despite having relatively small brains. Flies have the ability to use their hind legs to leap backwards when they perceive a threat. This fact demonstrates that flies are able to decide how to react to diverse threats within 100 milliseconds. 14. Some fly species imitate their surroundings. This kind of nuisance bug appears to be extremely sophisticated, as evidenced by its capacity to mimic other insects. In order to evade predators, flies frequently resemble bees or wasps. It's common to observe flies flying in the air like a miniature living aircraft. Additionally, they make a buzzing sound that can be rather bothersome. 15. Although certain insects are referred to as flies, they are not Diptera. Look at the insect's scientific name to distinguish between them. Their feeding and breeding behaviors make them susceptible to spreading a number of diseases. Consider houseflies. They frequently come into contact with a variety of dangerous germs, including E. coli and Salmonella. As a result, houseflies frequently contribute to the spread of diseases by contaminating crucial objects like food and cooking tools. 16. Houseflies have remarkably quick reflexes. Ever questioned why swatting a fly is so challenging? Flies, on the other hand, have plenty of time for their rapid thinking and agility. For instance, houseflies can digest what they perceive and respond very quickly. To put things in perspective, flies can analyze roughly 250 images in 1 second compared to our brains, which process about 60. How nice, huh? These are some unusual and fascinating facts about flies that not many people are aware of. Even if flies are bothersome insects, or pests, it is still beneficial to understand more about this creature in order to broaden your knowledge and identify the best flies removal methods.